everyone having technical difficulties on my personal page, but here now on Sikorsky Yoga Tuesday morning, we'll have a vinyasa class this morning. Recording it also, we'll put it up on YouTube, and I'll copy it over to my personal page after. Hope all's well with everyone. We'll have some fun today. A little slow flow, gentler yoga practice today. Not gentle, but level 1, maybe level 2. Have some fun. If anyone's out there, send me a message, tell me you can see me. My personal page had an issue with the browser, and thank you, whoever sent that like, thank you for being here. We'll have some fun. We'll sit up nice and tall. We'll close our eyes. We'll be inside. Breathing in and out through your nose. Morning, Vicky. Thanks for being here. Sit up tall. Feel your seat root down. I like to wiggle side to side just to get those sits bones tethered down, crown to the sky. Breathing in, breathing out. Try to feel your masses and your spaces, your mass, your head, your shoulders, your hips, and your spaces, your core, and your neck separating, feeling your head move away from your hips, shoulders moving away from your hips, head moving away from your shoulders. Spine long. Pressing down through sits bones, pressing up through crown. Just try to make yourself more spacious. Just play here for a moment. Just forget what we just did. And just let yourself be a little saggy. See how that feels. Maybe when you sag, our chest moves forward and maybe your belly rolls up a little bit. Maybe it's a little harder to breathe. So press down through your seat, press up with your crown, create that space between the spaces and the masses. Breathing in, breathing out. Deep breaths in through the nose. Allow the breath to go all the way down into the belly, into the ribs, into the chest. And on the exhale, we lift pelvic floor. We draw navel, belly button in and up, lifting the breath out. Allow that to be your flow, breathing in, filling up. Breathing out. Nice to hear you. Nice to see you here, Sita. Sitting up tall. And then allow your chin to fall to your chest. Chin falls to chest. Back of the neck opens. Lift your chin all the way up to the sky. Open up through your throat. Allow your head just to drop again. Chin falls to chest. And then chin lifts up to sky. Try to feel the shoulders go away from your head. Feel the space happening in your neck. Again, chin to chest. Then allow your hands to come to your knees. You can be comfortable someplace. Lift your head back to neutral. And let your left ear fall to your left shoulder. Lift your head up. Right ear, right shoulder. Lift your head up, left ear, left shoulder. Right ear, right shoulder. And as you move your head one more time, just pay attention to the movement, to the journey. Lifting your head back up, allowing it to fall to the left. Lifting it back up, allowing it to fall to the right. Lifting your head back up, lifting your chin up to the sky, opening up through throat. Dropping your chin to your chest, bring your hands to your knees, pull your rib cage back, hollow out the belly. Inhale, fill up here. Exhale, really squeeze the breath out, emptying out, hollowing out, trying to suck your belly in as much as possible. One more time, fill it up. One more time, emptying it. On your inhale, allow your heart to move forward. Lift your chin up, arch the back. Try to feel your heart flare forward. Lifting chin. Feel the inhale. Also feel the exhale. A little bit harder to exhale here as it is in cow versus the cat back. One more time, we'll inhale, we'll fill up. On the exhale, we'll draw our navel back and we'll let our rib cage move back. We'll let our chin drop to our chest. Find breath. The inhale, we move forward. The exhale, we move back. Move with your own breath. Lifting chin, rounding back, playing, having fun here. Inhale forward, exhale back. Almost like a string pulling you from your heart and from your navel. As you pull back, pick your legs up, uncross them, put them back down, move back forward, moving forward and back. And then start to play with the idea of moving the legs, uncrossing them and moving forward. Each time we come back, we change the legs up, we move, we flow, we breathe. We engage the core just a little bit here. Try to be a little playful here in our practice. And then we'll come to a still place. We'll inhale our arms up to the sky, we'll reach up. We'll exhale, we'll let our twist happen to the left. Inhale, arms back up. Exhale, twisting. Move with your own breath, inhaling up and exhaling, turn. Inhale, up, exhale, turn. Inhaling and exhaling, moving, flowing, breathing. And then we come to the left side once again. Just stay here. Right hand on left knee. Left hand comes back behind you close. Spine very long. Breathing in, breathing out. Now inhale, arms up to the sky. Exhale. And to the right. Right hand close to your seat, left hand on right knee. Breathing in, breathing out. And we'll allow ourselves to come back to center. Hands in front of our heart. Press into your hands. Press into your hands like you have a walnut between your palms and you're ready to crush that walnut or a pecan. Press, press, press. Feel the connection of right and left. And then allow your thumb knuckles to come to your breastbone, connecting right and left to center. Trying to feel ourselves move from midline through the practice. Being mindful of that. Trying to find a little length and space. And then we'll slowly take our time to come to our hands and knees, table pose. As you come to table pose, I would like you to come onto your fingertips. I want you to feel your finger digits, your knuckles bending outward, not inward. Maybe it's hard to see like that, but I want you to feel this idea of bending them outward. Just feel the sensation here, just feel the connection. And then sort of spread your hands down, but keep the physical connection of your fingertips as you press down into the mat. Bring your knees under hips, wrist under shoulders, those fingers super engaged. Make a few circles here with the hips. Just sort of feel the hands underneath you, feel the digits. Maybe your big digits are lifted a little bit up off the floor because you're engaging those fingertips so much. Get that used to it. As we use our fingers, we strengthen our wrists. Come to a stillness. We'll send our right leg back. We'll flex our right foot. Turn our right toes down. And then we'll send our left arm forward, thumb to the sky. Sunbird pose. Feel this length from your navel to your fingertip, your navel to your heel. Long, long, long. We'll allow that to go. Left leg back, flex the foot. A right arm forward, thumb to the sky. Reach, reach, reach. We'll allow it to come back down. Right leg, left arm, reach. Left arm goes left. Right leg goes right. Feel yourself off balance. Head and tail still going forward and back. Slowly come back forward, reach forward. Then allow your right leg to go left, let your left arm go right. Come back to center, reach, and allow it to fall. Other side, left leg, right arm. Reach, reach, reach here. Right arm goes right, left leg goes left, long and strong here. Come back to center, and then we'll switch it up. Right arm, left side, left leg, right side. Come back to center, reach, reach, reach. Allow everything to come down. The knees come wide, big toes come together. Press your hips back. Walk your hands forward, let your head and heart drop. Breathe. Thank you all for being here. I could not get on my personal page today, that's why I'm on this one. We'll update the browser, we'll get that working from Thursday. Allow this child's pose to be your safe spot here. Allow yourself to come here whenever you need to. If you don't want to be in down dog, take a break. And then we'll slowly make our way back to table. Find ourselves in table pose. This time send your right leg back. Point your right toes. Bring your right toes over to the left. Have your toenails down. With your toenails down, soften your elbows back toward your knees. And then extend your arms. And then look over your left shoulder and find those right toes. Feel the body nice and long here and strong. Working for this whole full body stretch from your pinky toe to your hip. From your hip to your right ear. From here, we'll slowly bring our right leg back around. We'll flex our foot. We'll turn our right toes out to the right. We'll bring our right knee to our right hip. We'll inhale, let it come down. Exhale, lift it up. Inhale, down. Exhale, up. Inhale, down. Exhale, up here. And then we'll inhale here. We'll exhale, we'll kick it out to the right. We'll let our right big toe down, little toe down, heel down, soften that right knee. Walk your hands toward your left knee and slowly rise up. Lengthen through that right leg. Reach up through both arms. Try to feel yourself long through the waist. Nice and long, nice and tall here. Breathing in, breathing out. Your right toes can be facing forward or right toes can be facing out to the right, your choice. Like a soccer goalkeeper, start to feel your arms, start to palms turn forward and reach over to the left corner. Getting that corner there. And then we'll slowly move our hands over to the right. We'll let our right hand fall to our right leg. We'll let our left arm reach over to the right. Feel your left side body long from that left knee through the IT band up to the hip, to the armpits, to the fingertips. Being here strong and powerful. Allow your left hand to drop. Allow your left hand to go to the left. Soften your right knee a little bit. Let your right hand drop and reach your right arm over to the left. Breathe in, breathe out. You can turn your heart to the sky, almost like a stargazer pose. Or you can pick your right leg up, more like a side plank. Maybe balance your wrist over wrist. Your choice here, breathe, breathe, breathe. From here, slowly bring your right hand to the mat. Bring your left hand to the mat. Bring your right knee behind your left knee. Let your feet go wide, let your knees come close, and we're gonna push our hips back. We'll walk our hands a little bit to the right. We'll push our hips to the left. Maybe that left knee lifts up a little bit here. Find this big hip stretch. And then we'll slowly walk ourselves back forward. We'll pick our right leg up. We'll send our left arm forward, back to sunbird. And let it all come back down. Left leg back. Pointed toes. Bring the left toes over to the right. Soften your elbows back towards your hips. Lengthen your arms. Look over your right shoulder. Find those left toes. Lengthen through your IT band, lengthen through your left side body here. Shortening through right, lengthening through left. From here, slowly bring your left leg back around. Turn your left toes out to the left. Bring your left knee to your left hip. Inhale, let it fall. Exhale, lift it up. Inhale, fall. Exhale, lift. One more time. Inhale, fall. Exhale, lift here. Inhale. Exhale, kick the left leg out to the left. Big toe, little toe, heel, soften left knee. Walk your hands towards your right knee. And from the gut on the exhale, roll up to rise. Inhale, arms to the sky. Reach up nice and tall here. Turn your palms to face me. And then slowly reach for that right corner of the goal. Let that football or soccer goalkeeper slowly come back to center. Hands move to the left. Protect that net, corner of the net. And then the left hand falls. Right palm turns down, reaches over to the left. Try not to put much weight on your knee here. Hands on your thigh or on your shin. Reaching through your right side body here. Right hand drops. Right hand goes to the right. Left hand drops. Reaches over to the right. Feel the self here, almost like a stargazer pose possibly. Lengthen through your waist. Maybe find yourself in that side plank-like pose. Bring that leg up, stacking the wrists. From the transition, hands come back to the mat. Left leg goes behind right, feet go wide. Toes untouched, pressure is back. And walk your hands to the left. Feel this hip opening. We'll come back to center. We'll send our left leg back. We'll send our left arm, right arm forward, reaching. And we'll allow ourselves to come back to child's pose, knees wide, big toes touch. Press those hips back. Walk the hands forward. See if you get a little deeper this time. Feel yourself heart dropping from the heart. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. So from child's pose, slowly move back to table. Bring the knees underneath you. Tuck your toes under. And then again, sort of pressure hips back, almost like you're going to come back to a child's pose. But this time, lift your knees up. Press your hips to the sky. Find yourself in a downward facing dog. It's probably your first down dog of the day, so just pedal out. Bend one knee, lengthen opposite leg. Let's walk your dog out. And from here, I want you to slowly walk your hands to the back of the mat. Let your head and heart drop here. Find yourself in a forward fold, back of the mat. Let your head drop. Try to create space. Fingertips on the floor. Head heavy. Inhale, soften knees. Exhale, slowly roll up to rise. Inhale, arms always to the sky, reach up. Reach up nice and tall. Imagine yourself holding a beach ball or a soccer ball. Root down to your feet, lift and spread your toes. Feel your inner arches lift. Hold that soccer ball. Let that soccer ball move to the left. Allow your hips to move to the right here. Reach, reach, reach. And then slowly come back to center. Stay here for a second. Then hands go right, hips go left. Breathing in, breathing out. One more time, we'll sway like blades of grass. Moving to the left. Coming to center, moving to the right. Finding flow here. Move, move, move. And we'll finish up on the right. And we'll slowly come back to center and allow our hands to come to our heart. Just a little rest. Let your hands fall to the side body. Maybe your shoulders are a little bit heavy from those side bends. Just close your eyes here. Feel your hands reaching down. Feel your crown reaching up. Breathing in, breathing out. So if you've been practicing me on the line for a while now, you know how I flow. We're going to change it up though. We're going to start from the back of the mat this time. We're going to inhale, reach your arms all the way up overhead. Exhale, hands to forehead, bend your knees, fold from the waist. Let your belly touch your thighs, then your hands touch the floor. On an inhale, inner thighs slide back, sits bones wide and head drops. Exhale, fingertips on shins, long legs, long back. Inhale, let your hands slide down your legs, soften your knees. Exhale, slowly roll up to rise. Inhale your arms all the way to the sky. Exhale, hands to forehead. Bend your knees, fold from the waist. Let your belly touch your thighs and your hands come to the floor. We inhale, inner thighs back, sits bones widen. Head drops. Exhale, fingertips on shins. Inhale, let the body, hands slide down the legs. Exhale, roll up to rise. Inhale, arms up, reach up. Exhale, hands to forehead. Bend your knees, fold from the waist. Let your belly touch your thighs and your hands come to the floor. We inhale here, inner thighs back, sits bones wide and head drops. Exhale, fingertips on shins. We'll inhale, we'll let our hands slide down our legs, we'll bend our knees, we'll drop our hips. We'll exhale, bring our hands to our heart, chair pose. Drop your seat. Feel yourself nice and tall here. Find yourself strong. Inner thighs sliding back, sits bones wide and legs strong. On an inhale, bring your hands to the floor, and on an exhale, walk forward to plank pose. Press back through your heels. Press down through your hands. Try to find yourself longer. Let's stay here for about 15 seconds or so. Root down through your hands. Engage through fingertips. Soften your knees. Almost drop them down to the floor, and then press your hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Up on tippy toes in your down dog. Soften your knees, tuck your chin, and then press your hips. Press your rib cage. Press your chest, roll forward to plank. Knees drop down, feet untuck. Hips shift forward, chin lifts. Bend your elbows tight to the ribs, let your thighs, belly, ribs, chest down. Inhale here. Exhale, press into a baby cobra. Elbows are tight to the ribs. Inhale, come down. Tuck your toes. Lift your knees possibly. On an exhale, press up to plank pose. Soften knees, them tap. Exhale, back to sky, the hips. Downward facing dog. Baby steps fold backwards toward the back of the mat. Coming to forward fold. Inhale, soften knees. Exhale, roll up to rise. Inhale, arms up to the sky, reach up. Exhale, bow down and fold. Inhale, inner thighs back. Exhale, fingertips on shins. Inhale, bend your knees, drop your hips. Exhale, back to chair. Maybe lift up your toes a little bit. Maybe shift your weight, maybe come up onto your left toes, your right foot grounded. Switch it out, come up onto your right toes. Left foot grounded. Whole complete foot down, hands to the floor. On an exhale, we walk forward to our plank pose. Strong and powerful here. Breathing in, breathing out. Feel your navel here. Feel yourself engaged. Strong, strong, strong. Be here for a moment. Strong through the core. Soften your knees. Press your hips to the sky. Downward facing dog. Up on tippy toes. Soften knees. Tuck chin. Transitional wave. Roll forward to plank. Knees drop down. Feet stay tucked this time. Shift your hands maybe 2 inches forward. Shift your torso forward so your knees, your hips, and your shoulders are one straight line. And then we'll slowly bend our elbows tight to the ribs, keeping that straight line in our torso. Press up. Keep our core engaged here. Bend elbows, press back up. How many do you have here? Can you get at least 3? Can you get to 5? You know, we untuck our toes, shift our heart forward, let our thighs, belly, ribs, chest, chin come down. Walk your hands forward and tent the fingers. Feel yourself here strong, long. Feel the rib cage engaged, feel your heart lifted. Fingers on the floor. From here, we'll slowly bring our wrists out to the sides. Make sure your elbows are inside your wrists. So, almost feel like a spider here. Inhale, let your heart drop. Exhale, lift up, wide, spider cobra. Inhale, come down. Exhale, rise up to spider cobra. Inhale, come down. Exhale, rise up. Try to feel yourself, press down through your fingers. Feel your elbows slightly move forward. Lengthen through your torso here, creating space. And then slowly come back down. Let's bring one hand on top of the other. Forehead on top of the pile. Crocodile pose in yoga. I call it alligator pose because wherever I live, there's alligators at the zoo. So, honoring Bears Zoo, where I used to teach yoga, and the Greenville Zoo net here, being your alligator pose. from here, slowly pick your head up. Allow your hands to make a diamond shape. And then slowly start to press your hands into the floor so your elbows move towards center and lengthen through your torso. Elbows are moving inward, heart lifts. And then slowly come down. Bring your hands back underneath your shoulders. Press up to table. Tuck toes under, lift your knees back to downward facing dog. Find yourself in dog. Find yourself strong and powerful. And then we'll slowly walk our hands back to our feet. We'll come back to that forward fold, melt. Inhale, soften knees. Exhale, roll up to rise. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, hands to hearts. Breathe in, breathe out. Finding little movements that feel good in your body. Allow yourself to be here. Inhale, press into your hands. Exhale, hands drop. Inhale, arms always to the sky. Exhale, bow down and fold. Inhale, bend your knees and drop your hips. Exhale, chair pose. Feel yourself strong here. Lengthen through torso. Draw the belly in. Try to feel yourself long through side body. Inhale, hands to the floor. Exhale, walk forward to plank pose. For plank pose, drop your knees, hover, lift them back up, press through the heels. 2 more times, knees tap, lift back up, and knees tap. This time, lift them back up and press the hips always to the sky, down dog. Up on tippy toes, soften knees, tuck chin. Find your way forward to plank. Knees drop down, feet on tuck. Hips shift forward, chin lifts. Bend elbows tight to the ribs, thighs, belly. Ribs, chest, chin down. Exhale, press up into cobra. Try to feel all 10 toenails on the mat. Slowly come back down. Tuck toes, lift knees. Exhale, press up slowly to plank. Soften knees, hips back to the sky, down dog. And then take baby steps forward to the top of the mat. Forward fold. Feet are still hip distance apart. Head is dropping, knees soft. Exhale, roll up to rise. Inhale, arms always to the sky. Reach up nice and tall. Maybe start to feel that movement, side body movements again. Hands to the right and to the left. And then hands back to the heart. Breathing in, breathing out. I want to find Warrior 1 today. Playing with Warrior 1. Make it a little more gentle today. We're going to soften our knees. We're going to try to feel our right heel start to lift off the ground. And we're going to start to send our right leg back. We're going to ground down our right heel. We're going to bring our hands to our heart, right on top of our heart. And we're going to feel our shoulders come forward. If you feel like your right shoulder is still hanging about back here, bring your left foot, heel toed over to the left a little bit, create more space. Root down through your right foot. Feel your right shoulder come forward. And then slowly lift your arms up to the sky. Soul needs to be the star. Breathe in and breathe out here. So find yourself strong and long here. A little more gentle entry into this pose. Lifting up, reaching up. Right hand falls to right thigh. Left arm goes up and back. Peaceful warrior. Breathe in, breathe out. And then allow your hands to come down to your heart. Allow your heart to fall to your left knee. Let your hands slide down to your left ankle. Then exhale, lengthen that left leg. Inhale, bend the knee. Exhale, lengthen the leg. Let your hands slide up the leg if you need to. Exhale, bend the knee. Exhale, extend, lengthen. Feel the right side body reaching for the left side. Breathe in. Breathe out. Try to feel this left leg nice and long. Try to feel the right side body lengthening over to the left side. Inhale, bend your left knee. Exhale, rise up. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Reach up. Find yourself strong. Bring your hands to heart center. Start to come up onto your right big toe. Soften your left knee. Soften your left hip and slowly step your right leg forward. Find yourself balanced and strong here. Soften the knees, almost like you're coming into the chair, but we're not. We'll find our weight coming into our right leg. We'll send our left leg as far back as you can and ground down that heel. Maybe you lost your balance a little bit. You need a heel toe, that right foot to the right, to allow your left shoulder to come forward. Press your hands up to the sky. Heart lifts. Try to feel yourself long through the waist. The whole idea of masses and space is that space between the hips and the shoulders. The waist, you want to find that length. Left hand comes to left thigh. Right arm up and back. Peaceful warrior. Back, hands to the heart, warrior pose. Heart falls to right knee this time. Hands come to right ankle. Exhale, lengthen your right leg. Pyramid, intense side stretch. Inhale, bend the knee. Exhale, re-lengthen. Inhale, bend the knee. Exhale, re-lengthen this time, hold. Feel the left hand reaching for the right side. Feel the left side body nice and long. Breathing in, breathing out. Find length in our right leg. Slowly bend your right knee. Exhale, rise up. Inhale, arms up, strong and powerful. Hands come down to the heart. Sort of feel yourself, sort of soften in the right side body, soften in the hip, soften the knee, and then slowly pick up onto your left big toe and then step your left foot forward. Find yourself nice and tall in mountain pose. Breathing in, breathing out. Strong and powerful here. Breathing in, breathing out. Another gentle flow. We're going to flow back into warrior two. So from the top of the mat, I'll come sideways for you here. Same thing. We're going to soften our knees. We'll play with the balance in our left leg. So find a balance in your left leg. Sort of feel the weight leave your right leg. And then slowly sort of send it back. If you need to drop it down for a moment and then balance your body, you can always do that. Send your right leg as back as far as you can. Right toe slightly forward. Heel toe back if you need to. I like to have my front heel intersecting my back arch. Bring your hands to the hips. Just like I am, just facing the mirror. Try to feel your shoulders over your hips. We all have a tendency to reach forward or sometimes reach back. Try to keep the shoulders over the hips. Try to feel the space. Shoulders creating space in that torso. Then allow your hands just to come parallel to the floor. If you have a mirror in the room, make sure not too high or not too low. Just find that pose. Then look over your front middle finger. Look at your future, but be in the present, right at your heart. Maybe we'll look back at our right hand, the past. We'll see where the past leads us to the present, and we'll gaze toward the future. But we'll stay in this moment. Turn your palms up to the sky, roll your shoulders back, feel your heart open. your hands fall to your thighs. Then we'll let our left elbow lift up. We'll let our right hand connect. Left hand reaches over toward the right ankle, up above it. Left elbow, left knee. Soften your right knee a little bit. Let your right arm lengthen through side body stretches. Side angle, but find length. So you can be collapsed here, or you can be really extended through. Try to find an extended position. Right knee softens, right hand drops. Rise back up, warrior two. Hands come to the heart. Find yourself soft in both knees. And we're going to slowly sort of feel our body transition. We're going to sort of turn our shoulders toward our left foot, and we're going to step our right foot forward. Mountain pose. Center that heart center. Breathing in, breathing out. Same thing, other side. I'll show you from the side. I'm on my waist, on my right leg. I'm starting to feel the weight leave my left foot. Allow yourself to find balance. Maybe you don't have a balance. Maybe you need to drop that foot down once. Maybe you can't. Maybe you can send that left leg all the way back. Ground down your left heel. Heel toe it back. Right heel, left arch. Left toe slightly forward. Hands in front of the heart. Hands reach out to forward and back. Shoulders still over hips. Keep this straight torso here. Remember not to lean. Suck the belly in once. Just feel that sensation. Feel your core. Feel the inner thigh sliding down. Feel your sits bones widening. Feel yourself rooted through your feet. If I was to come next to you right now and accidentally bump into you or someone else bumped into you, you would not move because you're so rooted in the legs and the feet. You're solid. Hands parallel to the floor. Gaze over your right middle finger. Heart is at center in the present moment. Look back to the left. Look back at your past. And then slowly allow yourself to come to present. Be here. But gaze over that right middle finger. Lengthen through torso, strong and powerful. Hands fall to thighs. Left hand connects, right elbow up and back. Peaceful warrior. Breathing in, breathing out. From here, soften a little bit. Soften that left knee. Soften the right knee. Let the right elbow fall to the right knee. Let left arm drop. Left knee soft. Left foot lengthens. We lengthen through. Again, not be collapsed here. You want to be reaching, creating space. Try to find yourself long and strong. Left side body's long and strong here. Breathing in, breathing out. We have this gentle entry, but we're staying here long in these poses. We're feeling ourselves. The change happens at that moment you want to leave the pose and you stay in for the extra breath or two. That's where the change happens. That's where the yoga happens. Allow your left hand to drop low, your left knee to soften. We'll pop back up to warrior two. Strong and powerful. Hands drop down, hands come to heart. We'll soften our knees, we'll move through the hips. We'll sort of feel our shoulders start to turn to the right, and that left foot will come forward. Breathing in, breathing out. Strong and powerful. Strong and powerful here. Breathing in, breathing out. Then allow your hands just to drop down to the side body. Being here, breathing, feeling. Hands drop. Hands lift. Bow down and fold. Bend knees, drop hips, come down to sit. Soles of the feet together, knees drop out, cobbler's pose. So heel toe, or heel toe mound your right leg away from you a little bit. And then bring your left foot into your right thigh. And then try to bring your shins parallel to one another. So almost at equal signs. Your shins are equal signs here. Your heart is in the direction of your right heel. And then we'll slowly just walk our hands toward our right foot. A little different fold than in cobbler's pose. And then allow your heart to move a little further down. Maybe feel your arms on the floor. Maybe feel your palms pressing down. Breathe in, breathe out. Slowly rise back up. And then we'll slowly bring our feet together, find the cobblers. Then we'll bring our right foot to our left thigh, left shin parallel to our right shin, spine long. Allow your heart to turn toward that left foot, and then slowly just walk your hands forward. See how this feels. Might be a little bit more obtainable than in cobbler's pose. Still opening up those hips. Breathing in, breathing out. Slowly rise back up. Spine nice and long. Breathing in, breathing out. And then we'll slowly bring our feet back together. And we'll hold on to our knees. We'll start to feel ourselves just lean back here slowly, slowly, slowly. Maybe you have to grab the inner thighs before you fall to the ground. Keeping those knees nice and wide here. So feel your knees wide. Try to feel your torso here. Bring your hands toward your ribs. Your lower ribs. And just feel your heels, your hands, your thumbs near your ribs, your pinky fingers moving toward your hips, and just sliding down your body to your hips. And then bring your thumbs right above your hip bones, and just press the thumbs in to your gut. Probably can't get into the psoas, but just feel that sensation here. Then we'll interlace our hands behind the back of the head. Knees wide, elbows wide. Almost like a dragonfly. And we'll keep a peach in between our chin and our throat and our chest. We'll lift our shoulders up off the ground. We'll inhale, come down. We'll exhale, lift up. Inhaling down, exhaling up. Just a few times here. Finding space. And then we'll just keep our shoulders above the ground. We'll reach our hands toward our knees. And then we'll move our hands toward one knee, toward the other knee. Just sliding through side body here. Reaching, reaching, reaching. And then we'll allow it all come back down. Hands to your thighs. Lift your knees up. Walk your feet back underneath you. Hands come to the rib cage. Knees draw in toward the chest. Flex your feet. Bring your knees over your hips and allow your knees to fall over to the left. Left hand will come to right knee. We'll allow our right hand to come to our right hip. We'll slide it to our rib cage, almost like it's pulling it down just a little bit. And then we'll reach our right hand all the way over to the right. We'll turn our right palm down.
We'll try to feel our elbow, our shoulder, and our palm on the ground. If it means you need to bring it closer to your right hip, do that. If you can bring a shoulder height, do that. Anywhere in the middle is good. The left hand is bringing the right knee down. Right hand is bringing the right shoulder down. Right hand comes back to your rib cage. We'll slowly come back to center. Left hand to your rib cage. Knees move over. Hips. Knees move to the right. Right hand to left knee or thigh. Left hand to your left hip. Let it slide up your side body. And then reach it over to the left. Left palm down. Left elbow, left shoulder. Breathing in, breathing out. Finding breath. Left hand to left ribs, knees back up to center. And we'll allow our knees to go wide. Hold on to our knees. Take your time here. Just tuck your hands in between legs and just grab your ankles for a minute. And then flex your feet to the sky. Holding on the ankles, feel your elbows into your knees. Just try to feel your lower back on the floor. If this is too easy, grab your big toes. Where's your lower back? Try to keep that lower back on the floor. If not, we'll bring our hands on the inside of our feet. Lower back still there. Then grab the outside of your feet. For me, my lower back lifted just a little bit, but we'll stay here. Allow your body to rock your side to side a couple times. And then send your legs. Just the front corners of the mat. Shavasana, rest pose. As you find Shavasana, feel your heels on the ground. Feel your calves, your thighs, your glutes. Feel your hips. Feel the space of your lower back. Feel your ribs, your chest, your shoulder blades. Feel the back of the head. So feel those masses, the shoulders, the ribs, the head, the hips. And feel the spaces, lower back, up through your rib cage, your neck. All lengthening. Try to feel space. Maybe let yourself just have your fingertips come to your body a little bit. Just touch, scan physically with your hands or with your mind's eye. Just scan the body, see how you feel. Maybe your core feels good, maybe your side body feels good, maybe you feel long and lengthened. Stay here for as long as you like. Pause and tape. And then when you're ready to get out of this pose, we start to wiggle our fingers and our toes. We reach our arms overhead and we slide our legs together. We find length. We inhale here, filling up. Exhaling, lifting pelvic floor, lifting knees into the chest. Inhaling, filling up. Exhaling, emptying. Let your knees fall over to the right. Press yourself up to sit nice and tall. Sit up nice and tall, find your spine long. Bending elbows, hands in front of the heart, Anjane Mudra. Spine long. Breath in and out. Thank you all for practicing with me now or later on. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om peace, peace, peace. Thank you all for being here. Namaste.
Thanks, everyone.